Card Hammer here with you guys. I'm going to go over on how to look up values on eBay. I know a lot of people post on Facebook and they're talking all the time about, hey, what's the price of my card, or what's the value of this, and so forth. So hopefully by the end of this video, you'll have a better idea on how to look the value of your card. We're going to start with this, going to a computer here and go to Google. Going to simply type in eBay here. Search. It's going to be one of the top links here. Click on that. Then the top box, search box up here. This is how I like to do it sometimes. There is many ways to skin a cat here, but first I'll go over this one way with a graded card. Now on graded cards like this, for example, I'll set it over here to the side so you guys can see it and follow along where I'm getting information from. Now on this, Pokemon can be a little more trickier. So on this, I'm going to type in Onix. I like to just type in Pokemon. And then I'm going to go Onix. Then there's a little number down here at the bottom that really makes things easy. I'm not sure if you guys can see this on camera or not. But the number does read 69109. That's an identification number for this card. So type that in just like so. Search. Now when running these search engines, you can do this a couple different ways here. One for sure is you just go down here on the bottom left is what I like to do, and you can go to sold. Before I do that though, I am going to flip this down and go best match, and then I go from plus price plus shipping to the lowest first. And then since it is PSA graded, I'm going to go PSA as well. So I don't want to look up raw. Now, some of the people may see, well, I see CGC. That's just because in the description on that listing on eBay, someone put PSA. Either they hit it in the notes. Another thing I like to do when I'm going through this is on the top right hand side over here, you got the 4 little boxes. It's a gallery view. I like a list view, so that way I know the top one's going to be the cheapest one. And then moving on down, also remember this card right here that you are seeing is listed on Card Hammer on eBay. You could buy it today, so don't be shy and check it on out for yourself. I believe it's listed actually right there. Now you'll notice that is the cheapest first edition Team Rocket that you could get. It's not actually first edition, but it has that Team Rocket on it right there in the glossy, whereas the other ones don't. Usually that card alone is well over $100. I'm well under comp, so I'm also giving a 15% off. So yeah, that's a great deal. Might have to move the price of that one. It's too cheap. Anyhow, moving right along. So that's not too bad. Now you come over here and you can check out sold. So sold will be listed from lowest to top because we already sorted cheapest to most expensive. We already sorted that. And you can see actually sold comps. Like this was an auction. It was a PSA 10. Sold for 140, 139. It's keeping our same search. Now, there's not going to be very many of these because this is kind of more of a rare card. I'll show you one that's a little more common, going to have a little more sales. So now we got a Bobby Witt PSA 9. Nothing crazy here, just a base Topps 2024. So I'll put this off to the side. We'll do the same thing like we did before. We're going up to the top, deleting this, and then we're going to go 2024. Topps. And then you want to do card numbers, so it'll be 254, 254. Player's name, Bobby Witt Jr. It's already coming up for me. Sweet. I'm taking a period out. PSA 9. Now some of you may be asking, well, why did you take the period out? Because there'll be more listings, probably, it'll show me more. Now with that period, some people leave it in, some people don't. The reason why I'll take it out is because I'm going to get more listings showing on here. So right now, if I wanted to buy this card, last few have been sold around 10, 11. There's some $12, some $15, some $20. It is kind of all over the place. When you start getting these lower value cards, and everything I look at is, what can I buy the card right now? Yeah, I know it did sell for $20, $30. Great, that is a comp. This is where it can get a little confusing and so forth. So I'll look on here and be like, oh, I can buy one though right now for 1952. So if somebody's like, hey, the last comp, I saw it was $24 or $22. We saw it was over $20. Like I can go on eBay right now and I can buy it for $19 and some change. So why would I give you 20 some dollars? So that's another thing to keep back in your mind when you're purchasing cards and learning how to look up the value of your cards. I wish somebody would have shown me this years ago when I first started. Vintage can be a little bit more different. So for fun, we got a vintage card here. It's SGC. So again, very similar thing. It's going to be 1949. Bowman. Are you guys catching what I'm picking up here or putting down? Card number 144. And I don't always have to go the whole deal because there's not going to be many of them with that year, that card number, name Mickey, and SGC. A lot of times when it gets to these older ones with vintage, I won't put the grade in there just so I get more results and I get an idea where things are at. See, that's only SGC3, the one I have listed on eBay, SGC4, and then SGC5. You remember, Card Hammer is 15% off, so check that out as well. We're doing the same thing, coming over to sold listings and going from there. So kind of fun. With Raw here. So here I got a Dean Thomas Harry Potter card from 2001. So we're just going to go, Harry Potter can be one of the easier ones to look up. So you can just go Harry Potter. And then foil, because it's a foil. And then I'm looking for that card number, which is 1-116, just like Pokemon. And we're in. So if you see, there's one sold for a couple dollars. That was the last of those. I just switched this over to buy it now. The cheapest one you can buy it now though on eBay is a little over $5. Now granted, these cards are getting harder to come by because they were made in 2001, 2002, so they're vintage Harry Potter. Let me know what you think of the video. Like, subscribe down below. This is Card Hammer. I do have a full store on eBay. Getting close to 100 followers now, so if you would, please like and follow. Every little bit helps. Something new that's going to be coming to my store is some swag, some Card Hammer swag. So if you would like to pick up a t-shirt and support me, please do. I'd be more than happy to ship those out to you. Again, hopefully this was educational and you learned a little something, a few tricks here and there. If you'd like to see more videos like this on how-tos and things to do in the card industry, please let me know in the comments down below. Have a great day. This is Card Hammer. Bye.